All right, here we go. Week 6. This is a bit of a deload week, a little bit of torque work, stuff like that. Shortened week 2 because I was on vacation. You can see my band set up for my squat session here. A lot of band tension. Try to set it up to where I can get the most amount of tension pulling straight down instead of at an angle doing it out of the rack here. Of course, I used the safety squat bar here just because it's a little bit easier on the shoulders. Um, Everything felt really good, really concentrating on sitting back, engaging the hamstrings and glutes, because for some reason that takes all the stress out of the adductors. Probably something I should have been doing a lot sooner, but squats felt really good on this day. Really just concentrating on technique. The band tension comes in pretty much immediately out of the hole. Doesn't really let off too much, but overall really good. And because it was a day where I did both squats and deadlifts, there is my deadlift band set up off of a deficit, and it took me about 5 or 6 sets to even figure out how much band tension I wanted to use. So I did a lot of squats and deads, and that's pretty much all I did on this day. I think between everything was a total of 21 or 22 sets, trying to figure out band tensions for everything. But overall, deads felt really good. I think by my last set, because I haven't done deficits in quite a while, I was able to figure out proper positioning and wearing the straps to get everything moving just the way I wanted to. Having watched this video a few times now, this is probably my happiest set with everything. And if I remember correctly, it felt the best being the last one of the day. So I figured this was a pretty good day all in all. Moving on to day 2, didn't do a lot because, again, kind of a deload week and just putting some work in. Decided to do barbell rows over off the deadlift platform with a little bit of band tension and did a lot of sets of torque bench. Really just kind of all I want to do is load my lats, press through my legs, and flare out through the lats. That's all I'm thinking about here. Don't need a ton of weight. I upped the band tension. Normally, I do these with reds to a green, just so I could really tax my lats. And I believe the next day I was extremely sore in my lats and back. So I probably should have paused these a little bit more, maybe taken like a 1.5 count on each rep, but it is what it is. Day 3, um, still just wanted to work some blood flow, make sure the adductors not feeling so bad. So I decided to uh, superset front squats and trap bar deads just to kind of break it up a little bit, get away from my norm per se. This being a meat prep, although it's been kind of iffy through the whole thing, just concentrate on some different stuff to stimulate a little bit. And as you can see there, for some reason on the front squats, the hip shift is still there, but it wasn't really there on back squats. So I was able to get in a chiropractor the day before, but it didn't really bother me. But it's just kind of annoying that I see it blatant in the front squats, but not in the back squats. So I'm probably not sitting my feet as perfectly because when I do back squat, I pay more attention or I'm working out of the monolift, which is a lot easier to get your feet set up perfectly. Yep, see, just a little bit of a hip shift. Didn't go up super heavy on these. It was just kind of one of those where I want to get some blood flow in through the back and through the legs and everything. And did a little bit of accessories on this day just because I think I had the time and I was kind of flying through it. The last day of the week was just a bunch of accessories. As you can see, I just, my normal accessory vid here, just bunch of sets of this, bunch of sets of that, just try to get some blood flow and everything to try to set up my last 2 heavy weeks of training for this meet prep well. So that was about it. Lots of curls for the girls. So thanks everyone for watching. See you next week.